And now it's time for that fun, festive cooking show that you all tune in for every week, Cooking with Andrew. And now, here's our chef himself, Andrew. Hi, everybody, and welcome to Cooking with Andrew. I'm Andrew, and let's get cooking. Tonight, we're going to be making a lot of pork products, and we're going to be showing you great ways on how to make pork chops, rump roast, pig's head, and just so many pork delicacies, including some sausage, because we all know pigs are good for that. And I get to thank a very anonymous donation left to me by KF, this lovely 650-pound pig. Oh, thank you, KF, for dropping this off at my back door and speeding off like a bat out of hell. But don't worry about it, folks. This pig's not going to be going to waste because every part of it's going to be used. Even the bones will be used to make lovely necklaces that will be sold at a craft fair. So stick around, and we're going to show you how to do all of this today on Andrew Cooks. Yeah, now I'm kind of seeing why that host got in trouble for killing the pig. I get you, yeah. What else is on? Stay tuned for the Absolutely Completely Random podcast coming up right after your local news. Ah, damn it. What? I hate the news. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Absolutely Completely Random podcast. I'm Andrew Rhodes. We're having a fun time already. Hope you enjoyed that intro. I had a blast making it. It's Saturday, October 19th, 2019. I'm going to be your host this week as we talk about seven wonderful topics here on the podcast. So I'm going to try to keep it at about an hour, but you never know. Sometimes it goes over, sometimes it goes under. You never know what can happen. Anything can happen here. That's why it's random. And my topics du jour tonight are, well, the legendary Japanese arcade Anata-no-Warehouse is closing down. That's right. This is some sad news. Crunchyroll and Webtoon have announced an original content partnership, and I am psyched for this. I'm not even going to lie. I'm psyched for this. Oh, boy. A Japanese grocery store is featuring cardboard anime models. Ooh. Hey, you ever want that dream job where you just sit on your ass and watch movies and get paid to do it? Hey, good news! If you're willing to watch 30 Disney movies for 30 days, $1,000 might be yours. A man in Tokyo, or somewhere in Japan, not Tokyo, a man in Japan has been arrested for selling fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Uh-oh. 21 Studio Ghibli anime films are set to start streaming on HBOMax, which is pretty much the entire Studio Ghibli catalog at this point. And fans are ranking the live-action adaptations that they just couldn't buy with an iron fist. Yep, that's right. This is not gonna be good. Whew. Yeah, not good. But anyway, all that, maybe some weird stuff will happen. You never know. I could get a text message in the wild blue yonder. You never know. But, as always, you know the song and dance by this point. A-Roads 2012 on eBay. It's my eBay page. Come check it out. See what I got. I am trying to get new stuff up. I know it's still the same stale stuff I've had up for months. But I am working on getting new stuff up. It is just a matter of getting decent lighting, getting the energy to do it, remembering to do it, and not falling asleep before I want to do it. So, there is all that. You can also come, shoot me a message, shoot the shit, send, type on my, send me tweets and that, via Twitter at Otaku Roads on Twitter. That's my official Twitter page. And don't forget, you can also post on my wall, send me messages, and other stuff via the Web Designer 18 Facebook page. So check out both of those. And don't forget, you can also subscribe to this channel here, because you already are, because you probably are listening to this podcast and you listen to it all the time. Thank you, by the way, my loyal viewers. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up, thumbs down, hit that bell notification icon if you're new, subscribe, hit the bell notification, because I have a lot of cool stuff on here. And I do have a trailer up on my channel where you can find out a majority of the stuff that I talk about. So, without any further ado, allow us to get started, shall we? Okay, so let's go with how my week went. Monday, boring. Tuesday, boring. Wednesday, ended up having to work anyway. As I said last week that I had a possible day off. Yeah, the possible day off turned into no day off. I got the text Monday night from the store manager asking, "Can you work on Wednesday?" And I'm like, "Yeah." So I lost my day off, which was fine. In all honesty, I kind of had a feeling I was going to anyway, so it was no love lost there. So, I mean, I kind of suspected it was going to happen. So there is that. But Monday, Tuesday were dull. Wednesday I worked. Thursday, Friday were dull. And today we watched Cloud Atlas. I finally got it back from my one friend who I let borrow it. Her and her husband didn't actually get to finish it. Sadly, they just kept trying and trying and trying, and it didn't work. So, hey, that's fine. I don't mind having it back. Works for me. So I finally showed it to my mom and grandfather. They liked it. My mom liked the music, definitely. She liked the music from it. My grandfather liked a couple of the stories. I liked a couple of the stories. My mom liked a couple of the stories. So all that's left now on my list of movies that I have to show them, or at least show my mom before she dies, which is going to be many years from now, I'm hoping, is The Princess Bride. So I just want to make this general announcement, Mom, because I know you're listening. So yes, shout out to my mom here. Thank you for being a long-time listener to the podcast as you play your Facebook game while I talk in the background. I'm going to pay for that one. I'm going to pay for that. I don't know how, but I'm going to pay for that. Basically, at some point, you will see The Princess Bride. It's going to happen. I'm going to show you that movie come hell or high water before you die. I promise you. You will see this movie. It's worth it. But yeah, so, I mean, Cloud Atlas is a good movie, but it's one of those you need a freaking scorecard to keep track of it. I mean, a massive scorecard to keep track of it. It is just a humongous... It's almost a 3-hour movie. It's huge. It's almost like Titanic in its length, but it's good. It's one of those that makes you think a bit outside the box. It really makes you wonder about things, and at the end of the day, yeah, it's enjoyable. I'm not going to lie. Some of the stories take a massive skew, some of them don't. It's a good movie, though. If you ever get a chance to find it, like, really cheap, or you see it on a free streaming site like Tubi, Crackle, Roku Channel, something like that, or Pluto TV, I highly recommend checking it out if you get a chance to. It's worth it. You're going to have to set aside at least 3 hours. I'm not going to lie. It's 178-minute movie. Like 175, 178 minutes. But it's good. I'm not going to lie. It's a good movie. It's worth your time watching. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this week of how my week went. So let's dive into the podcast, shall we? Okay, so let's get the sad news out of the way first. So, the legendary Japanese arcade Anata-no-Warehouse is closing its doors for good. Sadly. This is really sad here. Located in Kawasaki, the arcade Anata-no-Warehouse, or Your Warehouse, is closing its doors. There was a notice put on the outside of the arcade that read Anata-no-Warehouse is closing down on November 17th. Now, let me pull up when that is exactly, because I'm not sure off the top of my head. Sorry about that. I'm not sure off the top of my head here. Okay, let's see. Wow. Third Sunday of the month. That sucks even more. But yeah, they put the sign up, says it's closing on 17th, so that's kind of sad. According to the notice, it's going to shutter its doors and shut down due to various circumstances. They thank their customers for their continued patronage and offers its sincere gratitude. And they actually have some pictures from inside the arcade here. This is really... I'm not going to lie. If there would have been an arcade like this when I was a kid here in the States, my mom probably would have been... going nuts, and she would have been like, okay, well, I know where Andrew is, or I know where Andrew wants to go this afternoon. I mean, it looks really, really good. I mean, it's got sort of like this. I kind of want to say like a futuristic look to it, almost like Blade Runner esque in a way, or like any of those like futuristic movies. This sort of like looks like the slums of a futuristic movie. I know it's designed off of a place. Where'd they say it was? They actually have it in here. Oh yeah, the Kowloon Walled City. It's supposed to design to look like the Kowloon, and I do apologize if I'm mispronouncing that. Walled City in Hong Kong. So, I'm not gonna lie, this looks pretty cool. This looks really, really cool. Not gonna lie. But yeah, it's sad that this is shutting its doors. I could probably see why a lot of arcades are shutting their doors because of the fact that arcades were profitable back in the 80s and the 90s and like the start of the 2000s. But once you started getting home consoles were more prevalent, slightly cheaper, you had access to video games, online gaming became a thing. Arcades were just a relic. I know there was one at the local mall before it. Well, there's two malls around me. The one that closed its doors and the township's being real arrogant pricks about the land for the people that bought it. Uh, there was one there that was really cool, but then it closed, and I swear they tried rebranding it and opening it up at like another spot, and that didn't pan out either. And then they just shuttered. Then they were just done there. Then at the other mall, ironically, where I work, there was an arcade on the second floor, and that was a cool arcade. I'm not gonna lie. I played a few games up there. Uh, when I was going to tech school, I played a few games up there after class. I'd go over there and play some games. I played some pretty good skee ball. I played some mad skee ball. I love skee ball. I understand though why that one closed. It's kind of simple to understand when the one person's in there that's in charge of giving out the quarters and making sure that people are getting their change. It's summertime. The machine's not giving out quarters. If you put the dollar bill in, I guess something was jammed, and the person's kind of throwing a fit because people want to play his games, and it's like, okay, that wasn't a good sign. But otherwise, I like that place. I have some fond memories. I kicked the teenager's ass in Soul Calibur 2. that was a lot of fun. Yeah, I played that thing on the GameCube, so it's like I just played the arcade game, and I'm just like, yeah, this is fun. Okay, it's done. I had fun memories of that. But yeah, this is sad over there. So arcade fans though have been expressing their sadness with this, as well as surprise. They've also been saying thanks. They want to go back one last time before this place closes up. I don't blame them. This place looks pretty cool. I mean, like I said, if something like this would have existed here in the States, like years ago when I was growing up, I probably would have been frequenting it every single day. I probably would have been in there after school. I probably would have been in there nonstop. My mom probably would have been driving me, going crazy with me going, oh no, 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 no. And there are some people in this that are really cool. It's really funny. They go, the first comment on here, I want to read this one. It goes, no, I had no idea such an awesome place existed. It's the same as the old 50s style Japan-themed arcade and shops in Odaiba that I stumbled upon by accident. Why is every Japan vlogger annoying us with stupid ramen shops instead of showing awesome spots like those? First off, I want to know, there's vloggers that are showing off ramen shops in Japan? Okay, you learn something new every day. You just learn something new every day. But, yeah, so, I mean, yeah. But no, this is kind of a sad thing, I'm not going to lie. But like I said, it's going the way that most arcades are going. I mean, there's no stability anymore for them. Back in the 90s and the 80s, there was a massive stability for it because you could go there, you could play games because the home console scene sucked. The bubble burst in, what was it, like 83? The gaming crash happened, the gaming bubble burst. And, oh, thank you for telling me that my microphone's set up. Sorry about that if anybody heard that. I don't think you did because I have headphones on, but just in case. It shocked me. Well, anything can happen here. But yeah, but like I was saying, back in the 80s when the video game crash happened and everybody's like, that was before Sony, Nintendo, and them came out and started doing their own shit and helped it out. Arcades were prevalent. They were a massive thing. But then when they came out, arcades were like struggling to keep up with them already. But the arcades had a more interactive experience. You could do more stuff with your friends. They had other games versus you had to pay like the $30 to get the game cartridge yourself and everything else. So yeah, it does make a difference here. It does technically do stuff. But this arcade, though, opened in 2005, which is really interesting, because you would have expected something like this would have opened up like maybe in the 80s or something. No, this was only in 2005. It was a one-of-a-kind in Japan. They were profiled by the website Tofugu. They're writing that the building used to be a home electronics store before it got turned into a unique gaming center. And I'm not going to lie, this is really cool. They even have a picture of the restrooms because it keeps the same motif as most of the rest of the building. And I'm not going to lie, this is cool. Now, granted, I probably would have liked to have seen this as the electronics place that it was. But no, this is cool. I'm not going to lie. The pictures that they have, check out the article. Seriously, it's the Kotaku article. The pictures are really cool. But this is sad that it's closing up its doors. It's basically, it's ending. And this is huge. This is a legendary arcade. This is a big deal. I mean, from the looks of it, there's an escalator in here. So there's at least 2 plus floors. Or at least 2 floors plus in this thing. You can't tell me that there was not something for everybody in here. But still, it's sad that it's closing its doors. It's just another thing that's going away and dying. But still, I mean, I didn't even know this existed until the article came out. And I'm like, holy crap, this was a thing. I was like, wow, this is cool. But sadly, it's going the way of the dodo bird. It has to close up shop for good now. And it's sad. But yep, so if you're over in that part, did it even say where the hell this is? Okay, did it even say where in the hell this is? Oh yeah, Kawasaki. My apologies. So if you find yourself in Kawasaki, Japan, before the 17th of November of this year, get in there, play one last game or something in there, show the arcade that, hey, games mean a lot to people, because after that, it's just going to be a memory. It's more sad than you could ever hope to imagine. It really is. Okay, so now for something that I'm really excited for. Now, for those of you that don't know, yes, I'm not a huge fan of Crunchyroll. However, I am a humongous fan of the app Webtoon. In fact, I am working on a review for Webtoon. I don't have it ready yet because I'm going to have to reshoot the opening now, since I am changing up Road Central here a bit. I got a backdrop now, and I'm close to having it fixed up the way I'd like it to be fixed up. Working on it as best I can. At least I'm trying to. I'm trying. I'm not going to lie. I'm trying to. But still, pretty cool. But Crunchyroll and Webtoon have announced an original content partnership, and they've been tweeting this out all week because they're going, well, what Webtoon series would you like to see put into an anime? And I keep saying which one. Now, I've subscribed to 3 that I read constantly. I have a few others that I'm subscribed to on there, because you subscribe to each comic, and then you get notified when the new chapters or episodes come out. And I'm just like, okay, so that's what I do. So there are a few of them that I'm subscribed to, but there's 3 of them that I was reading nonstop. Now 2 because the one technically ended, and I'm still think it could give us like a little more, but I enjoyed the ending. But that being said, Hardcore Leveling Warrior is one of my favorites. Besides Let's Play, which is alright for what it is, that you can boil it down to 3 dongs and a pie, basically. But it's... I apologize for that, but it's true. But you can... The one that I read that I'm really into is Hardcore Leveling Warrior. It just started season 2 not too long ago, and I'm really enjoying it. That's one that could definitely get the anime treatment. It would do well. So the anime and manga streaming service Crunchyroll announced a strategic partnership with the popular digital comics publisher Webtoon. They're going to work together to develop and co-produce original animated content based on Webtoon's catalog of properties, after which they will team up on distribution, licensing, and retail. Retail. I would like to have a Lucid Adventure app that's free to play. Basically like all the other apps out there, free to play, but with in-app purchases that I will ignore, like the plague, that I can actually have fun with. Because this could be a huge thing. But we're going to have to wait, though, for more details what's going to come out of this partnership, what titles are going to be adapted into animation. But in the meantime, there are a couple comments from the press releases, and I'm going to read them here quickly if I may. There is tremendous crossover appeal with our audiences, said Taylor Grant, SVP of IP Development at Webtoon. And exceptional creative synergy, oh god, on the types of stories we want to tell. We're excited to partner with Crunchyroll to bring out globally appealing characters to audiences and consumers in new ways, as well as create new opportunities for our talented creators. So a moment, if I may. How I got hooked on Webtoon was you kept having ads on YouTube that kept annoying the shit out of me until I subscribed and downloaded the app. In fact, the comic that got my attention to begin with was Super Secret. And that was the first one that I read. Then after that, I got into Let's Play and Hardcore Leveling Warrior, and I found a few other ones on there that I'm interested in too. But it started with Super Secret. So, and I've seen a few other ones for your site, for your app and that. So, don't feed me that bull. That's BS. That is the company line. And never, ever say the word synergy. You can never say the word synergy with a straight face. Nobody can. You want to know what synergy is? Synergy is basically you're going to screw over somebody else and say that you're working together. That's synergy. They want to offer new opportunities for their talented creators. Okay, the creator of Let's Play, Mongi, or Mongi, however she pronounced it, you can follow her on Twitter. She was at, I think, 2 conventions. I know she was at the one because had a thing on because they took a break. She didn't put up a thing of Let's Play for like 2 weeks, and the one was discussing the convention she was at, and she kept kidnapping the other mascots for like other characters, and the fans would chase after her in these pictures in the comics and that little extra bonus feature thing. So your creators are getting more exposure. Now, granted, there are a lot of comics on there. I'm not going to lie, and I do plan to do a review on it. I am working on it. But seriously, there's a lot of comments. There's a lot of comics on there. There's a lot of stuff on that app. While every single one may not shine at first, there could be 1,000 diamonds in the rough. You just honestly have to dig them out. There's an entire sea of comics on there. Different titles, different genres, different settings. Everything's different, but it's still a good site. So this is going to be pretty cool. But that was the first quote. This is going to be fun. The first comment from the press release. The second one is... Sorry, I thought I was going to have to yawn. Sorry about that. The second comment goes, "We are extremely excited to be partnering with Webtoon," said Joanne Wage, general manager of Crunchyroll. Webtoon has a tremendous catalog of content and creators that resonate deeply with our audience, and we can't think of a better way to delight fans than by bringing these stories to life through animation. Hardcore leveling warrior. In fact, if you want somebody to do voice acting, look no further. I will gladly throw my hat in the ring. Not gonna lie, I would probably have a lot of fun. But seriously, hardcore leveling warrior. I'm not being biased here. I'm being damn serious. That thing deserves to be an anime series. It is too damn good to not be. And I know we've had a lot of like video game based anime and stuff like that. And I can hear somebody go, "Well, they're saying animation. You're saying anime." It's Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll don't do cartoons. Crunchyroll does anime and manga. So, anime. Hardcore Leveling Warrior. Super Secret. Let's Play. You've already... first off, Webtoon's YouTube channel did an entire, 12 days. And they didn't even do it right to begin with, first off, because 12 days, and they ended it, I think, literally at day 11, but don't quote me. I really had to double check that. Of Let's Play. And it was short, 3 to 5 minute animations showing off, literally pretty much the first couple episodes / chapters. So, yeah. Do something like that. Stretch it out to 22, 27 minutes. Pop it up for free. Let's do this right because you're going to want to make some money. I apologize. Let's do this right because you're going to want to make money. Put it up on a paid content. Then within 48 hours, it goes to everybody can watch it, but you're going to get ads. 24 hours with the unpaid, you have to pay with no ads. And the rest of it is, oh, look, you can watch it, but you're going to get ads. Fine, I'll take the commercials. If it means I don't have to pay a dime, I'll take the commercials. You're still getting money either way because the ads are going to play. But still, yeah, this I'm happy about. I'm not going to lie. This excites me. Because, like I said, Hardcore Leveling Warrior just started Season 2 not too long ago, and it has been dialing everything up to 11 on it straight through since its inception. Right out of the gate, it just dialed everything up to 11, and I have been loving it. Loving the crap out of it. And if they want to do retail, licensing, and distribution, an app, a Lucid Adventure app, would work wonders. You would not believe how many fans in the comments section of those episodes are going, "Gee, I wish an app like this actually existed." Now, granted, you wouldn't be able to just close your eyes and drift off to sleep. It wouldn't work like that and play the game, but you could play it as an actual game, basically make it an RPG. So that would be cool. But yeah, that's cool. I'm excited about this. This thrills me. This really does. This thrills the crap out of me. I cannot begin to express how excited I am for that. So here's hoping that Hardcore Leveling Warrior, Super Secret, and Let's Play get animated treatment first, and down the line some of the other ones, because there's a large catalog. They're not lying. It's huge. And by the way, if you get a chance to check out Webtoon, download the app, iOS and Android. I know they have them. Download it, check it out. It's really good. You can subscribe to the comics. I read Let's Play. I read Hardcore Leveling Warrior. Highly recommend Hardcore Leveling Warrior. Cannot stress that enough. I highly recommend reading that first. And Super Secret. Super Secret's a nice little romance story. Let's Play is a nice little romance story that really drifted off from what it started out as. Really drifted off there. And basically, Hardcore Leveling Warrior. Those are the 3 that I read. Well, those were the 3. Now it's just down to 2 since Super Secret did technically end. Highly recommend it. Check it out. It's worth it. I am so looking forward to this. I am hoping for good things. There. That's my take on this. That's my say on this. I'm looking forward to it. I wanted to see good things from this. Okay, so let's file this one under another round of cool shit Japan has. This is like cool shit Japan has. This is amazing shit Japan has that I kind of think, anime fans would love. So Japanese grocery stores featuring some cardboard anime models. They have models of, apparently, according to the article here, Gundam F91, Sharzaku from Mobile Suit Gundam, some beloved characters from Hayao Miyazaki films, Space Battleship Yamato, Dragon Ball, and more. There's a video included in this. I'm not going to go into the video, but this is really cool. So, in the Inokochi Prefecture, this is not going to be everybody's first choice for anime tourism. In fact, I don't even know what the anime tourism is besides Akihabara. And if I even mention, if I would actually ask a taxi driver or something, how do I get there, or even just somebody in Japan, how do I get to Akihabara, I'm liable to get mugged or just punched. There are some people that don't like hearing that phrase. The first thing they think of is fucking foreigner and a fucking tourist. Mostly it's fucking tourist. That's the first thing they think of. It pretty much would be like somebody going up to a New Yorker and saying, how do I get to Times Square? I want to take a picture of it. And they have, you can tell, the camera around their neck. I mean, and we're talking digital camera. They have the look of a tourist on them. You're going to get pissed off. But there's a grocery store in the city that features an array of do-it-yourself anime figures made of cardboard. It's Okabayashi Soten, and the builder of the said models is Masamichi Okabayashi, 63. As a grocer, though, he naturally had a lot of empty cardboard boxes just sitting around collecting dust, saying, please put something in me. I'm so lonely. They were talking to him in his sleep, probably. See, for me, boxes yell at me in my sleep, you cut me open! You cut me open and you took what was inside of me out of me. You threw me around. You cut me open. That's what boxes say to me in my sleep. It's not a good thing. I have box nightmares. They're bad. They get bad. But enough about my mental hell. Basically. But yeah, as a lot of empty boxes being a grocer. A grocer. Yeah. So, about 3 years ago, he decided to start assembling them into anime-related models. And just some of them, like I mentioned, the Gundam F91, Sharzaku from Mobile Suit Gundam, beloved characters from Hayao Miyazaki's films, Space Battleship Yamato, Dragon Ball. I would love to see a Goku. I would love... You know what? Screw it. Let's check out this video here. Maybe it'll play. Hopefully it'll play. Doubt it'll play. But let's try it here. See if it'll play. I'll mute any audio just in case it comes through my speaker. I don't think it will. Oh, that's cool! Okay, right off the bat, we had 3 minions. Oh, it's only an 8-second video. Okay. Oh, no shit. Then it probably would. Yeah, we got 3 minions, and then turn right around, and bam! It's Kid Goku in the Kamehameha pose. That is cool looking. Holy hell. God, that is cool. And the cardboard gives, the clothing, his legs and that, the definite look they're clothes. That is cool. Oh, God, that's cool. Okay, yeah, that is neat. It's only an 8-second video, so that's cool. Hopefully I didn't get anything, but if anything, it was supposed to be just breathing, I think, so yeah, should be good. But yeah, either way, this is impressive. I'm not going to lie. So this is just another cool thing that Japan has. But I see the 2 Gundams outside the store entrance, and they are pretty cool. Sharzaku's pretty neat. Gundam F91 looks pretty kick-ass, too. But yeah. Oh, that's that's definitely cool. That is definitely cool. I'm not going to lie. That's And they even got like the little figurines underneath them. That is just, holy shit, that's cool. See, and this just goes to show you that talent knows no age limit. I mean, you could be massively talented well into your years. And for somebody to do this, first off, that's a good use for the boxes. You're not just chucking them out, breaking them down, and recycling them, and they get turned into something else. They're not just collecting dust. They're having a good purpose other than, here, we're just going to send you back to this place that's going to break you down and repurpose you for something else. Whereas, look, you're going to be turned into a model of an anime character. That's a much better existence because the box at that point can just see all the smiling faces, all the happiness that it's bringing all these other people, and that's just a really nice thing to do. It's not just spending a cold, miserable existence. It's, yeah, that's cool. It gets to see all these smiling faces. Of course, it runs the risk of being destroyed if the weather turns suddenly and it's outside, but I would assume that there's that the owner and the creator probably put some type of a waterproofing paint to cover these, because you figure brown cardboard would be pretty dull looking. So there's probably like a decent coat of paint on these, and there's probably like a primer or sealant on top of that to keep the water from going anywhere near it, which that would make sense. But still, this is cool. I'm not gonna lie. Now it'd be neat though if they actually sold these. Where like you could actually make your own, but it doesn't say that they do. They have an array of DIY ones, but it doesn't say that they actually sell them. And you figure they probably can't. It's more of a display only thing, which, first off, I'm amazed you avoided any copyright infringement issues, any possible lawsuits, C&Ds. That's, first off, that's amazing, but keep in mind, might want to double check on that with a lawyer because your luck might run out at some point. Just saying, I don't want... I like Japan stuff. I like seeing stuff like this come out of Japan because this just shows that there's a lot of talent in the world. I would hate to see something as wonderful as this become another Mario Kart incident. Yeah, that would suck. But still, this is cool. I'm not going to lie, this is really unique. This is neat, interesting. I like it. I think it's great. It's cool. Pictures don't even do this thing justice. This is almost one of those you have to see them in person, probably. Get the full grasp of it. They are breathtaking. I'm not going to lie, they are breathtaking. But still, it's cool. I like it. If you find yourself over in... What the hell was the name of it again? Oh, my memory's not working today. If you find yourself over in the Ino-Kochi Prefecture in Japan, go to the Okabayashi Soten. And check out Masamichi's creations. These things look pretty damn cool. I'm not gonna lie, my God, they're beautiful. Okay, so let's talk about dream jobs for a moment. I'd love to have my own business, a place where I can sell anime products all the time, get to meet new anime fans, talk with new people, just have a blast, so to speak. Now, if your dream job would involve you getting to watch Disney movies for 30 days, 30 movies for 30 days, and get paid $1,000, your dream may be a little closer than you think. The reviewing website, review.org, posted this to inaugurate the launch of Disney's new streaming service, Disney Plus, which can bite me. So here's the deal. You have to watch 30 Disney movies. Yes, this is so they'll pay. So review.org will pay you $1,000 to watch Disney movies or shows for 30 days. A post about the job on its website reads. So let me pull up what the website says here. With things we go, let's see, they're quoted as saying here, We think it goes without saying that we're looking for someone who really, really loves Disney. Do you sing along with your kiddos when they belt out Let It Go? Or maybe you're alone in the shower? Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so. They also add though Halloween is the perfect time to live out your dreams of becoming a pretty princess or a spectacular superhero. I think it'd be perfect for the job. A person who wants to apply for the job has to be a permanent U.S. citizen above the age of 18. All a person needs to do to enter is to enter the contest to tell us about your favorite Disney movie in a video. Besides the moolah, there's also many other additional gifts involved. Oh, okay, so there's other stuff in here. Okay, here we go. We got the... do we have anything here? Okay, here we go. What the hell? Oh, let's see. Here we go. Okay, they actually do have the apply thing. You just go right to their site. It's reviews.org. You apply. There's like a small little banner. Oh, wow, you can actually watch the reviews on YouTube. Okay. Disney Plus Dream Job. We'll pay you to watch Disney Plus. Can you watch 30 Disney movies in 30 days for $1,000? Probably not, but then again, I survived The Simpsons on FXX, and that was, what was it, like an entire week of The Simpsons? And every Simpsons ever made? No, it was just every Simpsons ever made. Oh, wow. Non-stop, 24/7. No need to wish upon the star to get $1,000. I'll still run my risk of wishing. You don't have to rub a magic lamp. Don't have to go on a life-altering journey to find yourself, or Nemo for that matter, or Dory, or whatever the hell fish got lost this time. How about Marvin gets lost? How about a third movie, Finding Marvin? You just have to prove you're the biggest, baddest Disney fan out there, and we'll tuck a whole $1,000 in your bank account. It's up to you if you keep them there or cash out the $1,000 in coins and then dive into it a la Scrooge McDuck. Yeah, that's going to be fun. They're not plum loco. They're just excited about the launch of Disney Plus on November 12th. They're selecting a Disney fan to help them celebrate. And if they pick you, your job is to watch 30 of your favorite Disney movies or shows in 30 days. So it's a contest to get picked to do this. Okay, this is getting more and more screwed up as it goes here. So who should apply for this contest to get this job? It goes without saying they're looking for someone who really, really loves Disney. Do you sing along with Let It Go with your kids in the shower? Do you want to become a superhero or a pretty princess? So here's the details. You got to be 18 years of age or older, so I qualify. That's 1. Got to be a U.S. citizen or permanent resident. That's 2. Must be swift as a coursing river with all the force of a great typhoon. I'm not that fast, but I'm pretty sure I could kick a door in. Okay, they're totes joking, though, about that last one. If you're willing to get on screen and tell us about your favorite Disney movie in a video, more phenomenal cosmic power to you. Yes, remember the thing from Aladdin. Phenomenal cosmic power! Itty-bitty living space. Yeah, we all remember that. So what will you get? Along with the $1,000, their biggest Disney fan is in for a few more gadgets and gizmos aplenty. And who's its and what's its galore. I swear to God, if they make one more fucking Disney pun in this, I'm going to lose my mind. Okay, I get the gist of it, but for God's sake. There's a point between a pun and they already did the next one. $1,000 to turn you into the main event, like no king was before. Better brush up on your roar. Oh, God. I don't know who wrote this, but I hope you're proud of yourself. It's good, but I hope you're proud of yourself. You also get a subscription to Disney Plus for 1 whole year. That's 335 more days, and you can fill with your favorite Disney characters and songs. Yay! An entire year of watching Let It Go. I could just hear parents screaming. if they have like a older sibling and a younger sibling, hoping the older sibling wins and wanting to watch Frozen 24/7. Oh God. Oh God. I can just hear those parents going crazy. A Disney-themed movie watching kit. Okay, well, what the hell is a Disney-themed movie watching kit? What is it? A bottle of vodka and was it a bottle of vodka for the parents and a shiny pair of keys that go nowhere for the kids or something? I don't mean to sound insensitive to me. I like Disney movies as much as everybody else. I could probably do this, but the thing is, if I have to enter the contest in order to do this, forget it. Okay, so, yeah, so you snuggle up and ask your friends to pass the popcorn. They've got you covered with a cozy mouse-themed blanket, 4 cups that would make Mickey proud, and the cutest Pixar popcorn popper they've ever seen, complete with movie theater kernel popcorn. Oh, goody. So what are you going to watch? Now, this is the interesting part. Now, they have an entire list of movies here. An entire list of stuff here that they would like you to watch. It's 30 in total. Oh, well, yeah, okay, I forgot. They actually have Fox now on this. I was going to say, wow. Number 15. Scrolling down here quickly to make sure there's only 30. Number 15 caught me by surprise. So I'll explain this. I can watch that hands down. I can watch that hands down again. So if you need help narrowing down your 30 favorites to a mere 30 movies and shows, they're here to help because they got 30 of them on here. But there's like a massive catalog. So this isn't a set in stone of, oh my God, this is all you can watch. No, there's other stuff on here you can do. It's just this is a suggestion. But if they select you as Disney's biggest fan, you'd better be prepared to watch 30 Disney feature films or full episodes of your favorite Disney shows. And you've got 30 days to finish them all, right down to the credits. First off, how are you going to know that I haven't watched them all? Do I have to fill out a questionnaire? Do you have like a whole bunch of Marvel stuff that end credit scenes? Try me. But here's 30 of a suggested list. So here's a suggested list here. This is some of their favorites and a few shows that they're really excited about. And I forgot that Disney owns Fox, so that is a game changer. That completely skipped my mind. That is a game changer. So, their list goes, I'm going to go with 30 on my way up here. So number 30 is Zootopia. 29 is The World According to Jeff Goldblum. 28 is WALL-E, 27 Up, 26 is Toy Story, 25 That's So Raven, 24 Star Wars The Clone Wars, 23 The Simpsons, 22 Rogue One A Star Wars Story, 21 Remember the Titans, 20 Ratatouille, 19 Pirates of the Caribbean Curse of the Black Pearl, number 18 is Monsters University, number 17 is Moana, 16 The Mandalorians, 15, which is the one that shocked me, Malcolm in the Middle. For anybody out there that remembers that show, welcome to my world. I didn't think anybody remembered that show anymore. Number 14, The Little Mermaid. 13, The Lion King. 12, Lilo and Stitch. 11, Kim Possible. Number 10, The Incredibles. Number 9, High School Musical. Number 8 is Hercules. Number 7 is Frozen. Number 6 is Finding Nemo. 5 is DuckTales, 4 is Cars, 3 is Boy Meets World, 2 is Aladdin, and 1 is 101 Dalmatians. So, if I had to pick 30, so I didn't see any Marvel stuff on here, so does Marvel not count? I didn't see any Marvel stuff on here. The Simpsons, I already survived FXX's original Every Simpson Ever marathon, the first one they ever did. I survived that. So if I just had to pick one, I'll do The Simpsons. I could watch especially now, because that was like years ago when FXX did that marathon. They've added a dozen or so episodes, like a couple seasons since then. I could watch The Simpsons. Screw picking 30. I'll take The Simpsons for 100. I could sit and binge watch that thing. That would take you 30 days probably to binge watch that whole thing. Or at least half of it anyway. So that's at least like 15 days right there, maybe even more. Ratatouille I'd watch. Definitely Toy Story, WALL-E. I don't really want to watch Up anymore. I don't want to watch it anymore. No more. Hercules I'll watch blindfolded. I can watch DuckTales. Boy Meets World, I love that show growing up. I could watch Aladdin again, The Incredibles. I could watch Kim Possible, Lilo and Stitch, The Little Mermaid, and The Lion King. Malcolm in the Middle, definitely. Let's see here. I guess sequels count, so I go Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3. Hell, I'll even throw in Toy Story 4 if you want me to. Just settle up that whole deal right there. But since you guys own Marvel, do Marvel movies count? Because if they do, Iron Man 1 through 3. I'll watch Age of Ultron, Endgame, Infinity War. I mean, I could pretty much watch the entire MCU, too. But if I had to pick 30 movies and TV shows, yeah, you got a whole bunch. High School Musical, no. As much as I could watch it and I could sit through it, I'll probably... No offense. If I had to watch High School Musical and probably the High School Musical TV series or whatever the hell came out that was like a TV series, I'd probably go crazy. So, yeah, that's just a few. But how do you apply to this? Here we go. Ready for the Ultimate Disney Movie Challenge. Show us you're the biggest fan of Mickey and Friends by applying. This is going to be fun. Just tell us about yourself in a few easy questions, and don't forget to submit a video review of your absolute favorite Disney movie, because we want to hear all about it. Yeah, mine would be Big Hero 6. If you have any questions, run into issues with our application form, or are a journalist looking for more information, send us an email at pr@reviews.org. Yeah, press release at reviews.org. And it's up there so nobody can go, oh my God, you just gave out an email address. No, it's in the article. And they'll get back to you in a jiffy. Well, technically it's on the thing. So yeah, you can pull it up. It's public knowledge. But yeah, so basically the application is a Disney Plus reviewer application. It says, we want to pay you $1,000 to give us your review of Disney Plus. Think you have what it takes. You need your email address, your name, phone number, zip code, authorized U.S. work, link to your submission video, so it means you probably have to post it up on YouTube. Your strongest social media platform, number 1, link to your profile. For me, it would probably be Twitter, number of followers. I don't even have 100. I think it's like 89 or 90. Maybe it's like 87, I don't know. Your strongest social media platform, number 2, link to your profile, be my Facebook, or, yeah, probably Facebook. Number of followers, But no, I probably have to go with... Oh, no, I could go with Web Designer 18. It'd be 8. Yeah, I doubt highly I would get picked. State your case. What makes you qualify for this dream job? So you gotta give an answer. What TV/streaming providers do you currently use? There's a whole list on here. So you got Fobo TV, Grande Communications, Hulu, Live TV. I do Roku. Is the Roku even... Oh, wow. Roku isn't even on here. What the hell? Whoa! I'd probably have to do other than. What devices do you use to watch TV/stream? Oh, I have a Roku hooked up to my TV, tablet, and a computer. Then click a button, you agree to terms and conditions, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now, you have to have your submission, though, because this is interesting here. So, make sure to submit your entry by Thursday, November 7th, 2019 at 11:59 p.m. After this date, no further applications to the dream job will be permitted. So, yeah, and then they got the terms and conditions underneath. I'm not going to read those because it's pretty much the same standard. You know, you'll have to owe us your firstborn child. If you screw this up, you will be hunted down relentlessly like a dog. We have the right to take any of your reviews, post them on our own site, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. You know the drill. Insert song and dance number here. And, yeah, that's pretty much how that works. So, yeah. But either way, this is interesting. I'm not going to lie. A dream job where you get to watch Disney movies for 30 days, go crazy, and get $1,000. I mean, don't get me wrong, but I could just see some parent doing this for the $1,000. And first off, the prize money isn't enough. I'm not gonna lie, because if you have to enter a contest just to get onto this job, then it's not a job. That $1,000, that's you're entering a contest to enter to enter an endurance contest. So you have to do a contest to get selected to go into the contest of endurance to watch 30 Disney programs and movies in 30 days for $1,000. That isn't even going to be enough to cover the therapist bill you're going to have from seeing Elsa and Anna in your fucking living room. I mean, a therapist bill is not going to be $1,000 even. They're just going to subscribe. They're just going to like provide you with a small amount of counseling. You just look at them and go, well, look, this is all I can afford is $1,000. But you know, my friend really needs some help. They entered this contest, and everywhere they go now, they see nothing but Disney characters. We'll take care of it. This is their version of that's just going to be bitch slapping them, saying, snap out of it. That's $1,000, please. Thank you. Have a nice day. That's the El Cheapo method. So therapy is going to cost more than $1,000 you're going to get for going crazy, going cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. But now somebody's going to do it, and more power to them. Because there are people out there that are diehard Disney fans. I won't deny that. You know who you are. You can't deny it. Nobody ever will. For me, yeah, I could probably do it, but the problem is that I would honestly probably go crazy during it. If I had to pick 30 Disney programs and movies, watch them from opening to ending, it's binge watching at its finest, but it's not binge watching on your terms. When I do binge watching, I skip the intros and credits because that takes up valuable time that you can better off use to jump to the next episode. But still, it's just I could probably do it, but I go crazy. I know there are people that could probably do it, but at the end of it, they're never going to want to see anything Disney related again. That $1,000 is not a high enough price tag, I think, for a lot of people to get involved. Now, if it'd be like $5,000, yeah, that I could see you getting more applications for. $10,000, you'd have applications towards the moon by now. But $1,000 is a little too cheap. For that's a bit that's a bit cheap there, I think. But yeah, there's your interesting dream job, folks. If you're interested, you can apply. There is going to be a link to the official website in the description underneath the article, so check it out if you get a chance to. It might be interesting. Okay, so let's head back over to the land of the rising sun, where according to an Otaku USA magazine article, a 27-year-old university student in Fuku, and I do apologize if I mispronounce that, Japan, decided to take advantage of the high demand and the pricey hobby that is trading card collecting by selling fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards at a flea market. For shame. Now, this is not an uncommon practice, even here in the States. It's happened to me a couple times back when Upper Deck was in charge of making Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I actually got my hands on some fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards at a flea market, and I'm not going to lie, I went through the ringer to try to get, to explain this to them and say, look, I found some fake cards, somebody's selling them, they're claiming that they're legit, and it was part of an ongoing investigation then, because I sent them the cards, and I did get a nice consolation gift. It wasn't meant to replace the cards that I sent, but it was a consolation. The consolation being, here you go, here's 2 packs of actual Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Now, it's not like I paid a crap ton of money for the El Cheapo fakes. It was $2. I'm not going to cry over $2 back then, because in all honesty, it was $2. I'm not going to cry over $2. If it means that I'm stopping somebody from screwing over children down the road, I'm not going to cry about $2. That was $2 well invested. That was $2 invested to bring a criminal empire to its knees, as far as I'm concerned. I'm fine with that. But this miserable excuse for a human being was arrested for selling fake Dark Magician Girl and Blue Eyes White Dragon cards, which were purchased respectively for, and this is the astronomical part here, 86,000 yen, or about $792, and 46,000 yen, or $423. First off, if we're talking the original like Legend of the Blue Eyes, which I'm assuming is what they're doing here, because those would be the only ones that I could think of that would be dragging that high of a price tag. Because, I mean, Dark Magician Girl and Blue Eyes have gotten so many reprints over the years, it hasn't been funny. Almost every, like, 2 years, there's another reprint of those cards. I own almost every Dark Magician Girl card printed. That's one of my goals in life. I pretty much have almost every single one printed. I even have the original. I have let me phrase that. I have the artwork style of the cards. Now, I actually do think I have the one from her first set. I know I have the ones from the starter deck. I have the ones from the duelist packs. As for Blue Eyes, I got the starter deck ones, and that's pretty much it. But, yeah, I mean, if it's one of those, I could understand them dragging a hefty price tag. Those things were freaking rare as hell back then. The only other card that even came close to catching Blue Eyes, at least here in the States, was Mirror Force, and that was with Metal Raiders. And that was huge. That thing commanded a pretty high price tag. Flat off. So, yeah, that was pretty massive. The suspect claimed he didn't know that they were fake. And he even blamed the consumer who bought the fakes and didn't notice at first. Oh, sure, okay. So, because you're scummy enough to sell fake cards, and you get caught after a person drops almost $1,000, and you go, well, sorry, officer, I didn't know. I'm really sorry. I didn't know. Me really sorry. I did not know. Because, I don't mean to sound it that way, and I do apologize, but you know that any criminal instantly plays the I'm going to be a dumbass card. And they play that card so perfectly well by saying, by trying to make it like, no, I don't understand you. And with Japan, they could easily go, no, it's a different dialect, I don't understand you. Just to try to get out of it. So I don't mean any disrespect by that. Please don't take it as disrespectful. I'm not trying to be. I'm just making a point there. But still, you figure the person's basically going, I didn't know they were fakes. No, it's the customer's fault. The customer didn't know that they were fakes. The customer bought them. It's the customer's fault. No, asshole. It's your fault for selling fakes. Anybody that sells something needs to know what in the hell they're selling. Okay? You need to know what you're selling. You don't just up and put something out on a table, put a price tag on it, and walk the hell away. I mean, when I sell something on eBay, I make damn sure I know as much as I can about it before I put that son of a bitch up online. I want to make sure it's not busted. I want to know what model it is, if it's like an electronic or something. I want to know as much information as I can about it prior to me actually 100% putting it up. I want at least a basic 90% information on it. I'll have a 10% margin of error. I'll take that, but I want at least 90% of the information that I need unless I already know. Most of the time with trading cards, like I said, they get reprinted so many times, just like, here's the name of it, this is the code that tells you what pack it's from, it's part of that, there you go. I include that in the title, because the Yu-Gi-Oh cards get reprinted more times than I change underwear. And Blue Eyes and Dark Magician Girl are two of the biggest ones that have been getting reprinted. But yeah, so, I mean, it's just weird. Authorities are currently looking more closely at the matter, which comes down to the suspect infringing upon Konami's trademark. You think? No. Let's just sell some fake-ass Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Nothing bad's gonna happen to us, right? No. Listen to yourself. you're selling fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards. First off, any idiot in the world is going to know the Blue Eyes White Dragon and Dark Magician Girl. Now, apparently, the customer in question picked up on the colorization issue that made the fakes pictured below in the article very obvious. Now, the downside is I can't tell. I'm colorblind, so to me, they do look legit. Now, it could have just been something minute, something off-putting. I mean, the blue eyes does kind of look slightly altered in a way. I would be more concerned about that. Same with Dark Magician Girl. But still, first off, you're selling fakes. You get busted for selling the fakes, and you instantly blame ignorance. Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know. No. Me didn't know. No. You start going like Jar Jar Binks all of a sudden just for the level of stupid you want to try to pull. Oh, Mr. Jar Jar Binks. Mr. No, me selling fake Yu-Gi cards. No. Mr. don't know that. Mr. don't know me selling fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards. No. That's just fucking stupid. You get busted, and you instantly go, oh, well, I just made $1,000 American. I made almost 100,000. I made over 100,000 yen. I'm getting the hell out of Dodge while I can. And it's like, oh, there's a guy at a flea market selling fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards. Idiocy knows no bounds. And the kicker's the fact that you got busted by the customer, that you have the nerve to blame the customer going, well, it's the customer's fault because they didn't realize that they were fakes. Moron, you just nailed your coffin shut. You just nailed your coffin shut. When you blame the customer who bought the fakes and said, well, you didn't notice at first that they were fakes. You nailed your coffin shut. All that's left is to put it in the ground, put the dirt back on top, and call it a day. The funeral's done. You nailed your coffin shut with that. That's like that episode of Judge Judy where this lady had this guy that stole stuff out of her purse, and all of a sudden she's like, well, I had this and this and this in my purse, and the guy goes, none of that was in that purse. I didn't see any of that in that purse. And the guy was saying he didn't steal the damn purse. She's going, I had my cell phone, I had my wallet, I had this and that. And the guy goes, none of that was in that purse. He goes, I didn't see any of that in the purse. And Judge Judy just looks at it and goes, up. She found his ass guilty. It's like, the guy nailed his coffin shut. That's exactly what asshole here did. So, I know Pat and Ian usually have like a scumbag seller of the week over on the CU podcast. I have asshole seller of the week. Well, guess what? You are asshole criminal of the week. Congratulations. You are the asshole criminal of the week. You had the balls to sell fake Yu-Gi-Oh cards and then blame the customer when your ass got caught. You are asshole criminal of the week. Welcome to this prestigious club. You will be ridiculed to the end of time. Oh, God. Okay, so it's no big secret that, as of right now, not a lot of people are too hyped on HBOMax, especially after the debacle that is still going on with them sticking Sesame Street behind a paywall. Yeah, how do you spell exclusive content? Paywall. Paywall. Yeah, that's right. But Studio Ghibli is apparently going to allow HBO Max to stream a lot of their movies. Pretty much almost their entire catalog, so to speak, sadly. So, just when you thought you wouldn't be able to stream any of Studio Ghibli's films, HBO Max is coming along to dash that notion to pieces and save the day. They're coming in like a superhero with their cape. They made a partnership with G Kids, and HBO Max is going to be the first U.S. streaming service to host the entire Studio Ghibli film library. A whopping 21 features on the way in spring of 2020. So here's a list of the titles you can look forward to, and let us all join hands and weep for the anime, because HBO Max is gonna somehow screw this up somehow. I don't know. Going from the top down, we have Castle in the Sky, The Cat Returns. From Up on Poppy Hill, Howl's Moving Castle. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm keeping track here. Kiki's Delivery Service, My Neighbor Totoro, My Neighbors the Yamadas, Nausicaa the Valley of the Wind, Ocean Waves, Only Yesterday, Pompoko, Ponyo, Poco Rosso, Princess Mononoke, The Secret World of Arrietty, Spirited Away, The Tale of the Princess Kaguya, Tales from Earthsea, When Marine Was There, Whisper of the Heart, and The Wind Rises. Launching fall 2020, sadly, will be that one. So, first off, don't get me wrong, getting these titles on a U.S. streaming service is a great idea. I love Kiki's Delivery Service. I own the DVD. I love Ponyo. Again, I own the DVD. I finally just recently got my hands on Spirited Away because Walmart had a copy for $10. It kept laughing at me every time I looked to see what they had in the El Cheapo, shelves. And I mean, not the El Cheapo bin, the $3.47, the $3.74, the $5 bin. I mean, the $7.50 bin, the $7.50 shelf. See what they had there, and for like $10, it's just looking at me like, "Buy me." You know you want to. You can't find me any cheaper than this. You've been trying, so I just picked it up and finally bought it just to shut it up. So I own that movie. I had The Secret World of Arrietty. I'm not a fan of it. I got rid of it. Nausicaa the Valley of the Wind, didn't like it. My Neighbor Totoro, didn't like it. I have yet to see From Up on Poppy Hill. I have seen Castle in the Sky and The Cat Returns. Not fans of them. Never saw Ocean Waver, Only Yesterday. I have seen parts of Pompoko. I have seen Poco Rosso. I'm not a fan of Princess Mononoke. I have not seen The Tale of the Princess Kaguya. I have not seen any of the others, including Whisper of the Heart, The Wind Rises, When Marine Was There, or Tales from Earthsea. I have not seen any of those. But the fact that HBO Max is where you want to jumpstart this is a little disturbing to me. Gee kids, was there like, I'm just trying to figure this out. Was there like a massive, we don't know what the hell we're doing sort of deal here, where we just want to have the stuff put out there for the hell of it? Because honestly, this does not bode well. Now don't get me wrong, some of the movies are good, but Crunchyroll? Crackle? You could have done Crackle. They do anime movies. Tubi. So many. Pluto. So many of them could have done that. You could have just Crunchyroll. You could have started your own, like the Ghibli streaming service. I mean, if you're getting in bed with HBO. That's the main point I'm having issues with here, is they want to get in bed with HBO, and they're getting in bed with HBO, and that's a problem to me, because HBO does not, HBO Max, but either way, they do not understand the concept of what makes something good does not equate making you a crap ton of money. What makes Sesame Street interesting is the fact that it educates children. What's not going to help them is that they've stuck it behind a paywall. What makes these Studio Ghibli films so wonderful is they're heartfelt and they're loving and they're nostalgic trips that don't age. They stay the same way, their same beauty that they had when they first came out decades later. And you're gonna stick them behind a paywall, aren't you? Don't get me wrong. I like the idea of having a Studio Ghibli being able to stream those movies. Did it have to be HBO Max? You couldn't have made your own streaming service? I mean, you could have done a crap ton of that. Have some ads playing that bitch. You'd make a lot of people happy. And it'd be nothing but Hayao Miyazaki movies, or just a whole bunch of just spirited, just Studio Ghibli films in general. Just call it, the Studio Ghibli streamer. or Studio Ghibli stream. And you can pull up the movies and you get them with ads like Tubi and Crackle and the Roku channel do and Pluto does. Don't just do this, oh, we're going to get in bed with HBO Max. HBO Max doesn't know what they're doing. They've already pissed off people with Sesame Street. And you're getting in bed with them. Damn it, G kids. What the hell? I don't know. But that's jumping. I mean, this is happening next year. It's coming out in spring of 2020. But still, the kicker is, for all of these, you could just buy the DVDs. Have them whenever you want. Because God knows if HBO Max is going to be constantly on. I mean, everybody's heard the joke. If you've ever seen CinemaSins, you know the joke I'm talking about. Whenever there's like a science fiction movie and a satellite gets destroyed, the first words is, oh, damn it, there goes HBO again. How do we know HBO Max is going to be a stable streaming service where everybody's going to be able to log on? I mean, if they get a massive influx of new subscribers, I could overload the server and crash the whole damn thing. And look, you just spent all that money and you can't watch any of the stuff. Whereas, oh look, I have the DVD. Let me pop it in my player and we can watch it together. We don't have to worry about, oh, look, the service is down because so many people tried logging on at the same time. No, don't got to worry about that. I have the DVD. But still, yeah, I'm not looking forward to this. This hurts. It hurts far more than you could imagine. It hurts far more than you could imagine. Still, they got in bed with HBO Max. That's not going to help them. You don't get in bed with the Mafia Don. The Mafia Don does not do that. That ends badly. Don Netflix has already got his legs broken. I guess Don HBO's going to be next. It's going to be breaking legs and screwing itself over, I guess. Okay, so here it is, the moment you've been waiting for. Let's talk about the live-action anime adaptations that fans have ranked that they just could not buy. And I'm assuming this is buy into. So yeah, everybody knows, especially those of you out there, you know my stance on the live action anime scene. It sucks. Live action adaptations can occasionally be a surprise of unexpected quality and wealth and wonder. Or just a steaming pile of dog shit in a dumpster fire. It doesn't matter. The ranking site Goo has asked its readers to rank the live-action adaptations they just couldn't get behind. And here's the top 10. Well, technically 9, because number 9 was a tie for Fist of the North Star and Saki K. So, yeah, that's not good. Number 8 was JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Diamond is Unbreakable Part 1. And God, just the screenshot of the trailer, the thumbnail of the trailer is enough to freak me the hell out. Coming in at number 7 is Black Butler, and I can understand why people probably didn't get into that. I kind of know the general gist of that series, and I could kind of understand that. So, yeah. Number 6 is Full Metal Alchemist. Now, this is one that I'm kind of still on the fence about. The trailer looked good. They got Al's armor spot on, even Edward's spot on in a way. So, that one I'm kind of on the fence about. I don't know what everybody's main beef was, but, I mean, it is what it is. Number 5 is Dragon Ball Evolution. Should be more like number 1. So what could be worse than Dragon Ball Evolution? How about Death Note, Light Up the New World at number 4? Attack on Titan at number 3. School Live at number 2. And coming in at number 1, it's everyone's favorite Master Thief, Lupin the Third, at number 1. Now, just to get this out there, just to set the record straight. Aside from Full Metal Alchemist, because I'm still on the fence about it. And any of the Rurouni Kenshin ones, because those are basically just samurai flicks. Live action adaptations suck, period. I have said Attack on Titan and Dragon Ball Evolution were the prime examples of why this media should not be continued. G-Savior's another one. That was a garbage-filled train wreck. You had, oh god, what is it? Really crappy one. I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head because I'm starting to yawn. I'm getting a little too tired. But still, live action anime adaptations suck. All the Death Note movies blew. I saw the first one. In fact, this is an interesting story. I bought the first one, the first live action Death Note movie. I bought it. I watched it. I took it back the next day and sold it back to FYE. Granted, I paid like $15 for it. I only got like $7, but I figured, you know what? I'll take a $7 loss if it means this thing's out of my hands. It was god awful. And then, spoiler by the way, you kill the main character at the end of the story and you bring him back for the sequel. The whole point of Death Note is you write the name in the notebook, they die. They're dead. They're gone. They can't come back to life. Except in the one-shot manga where there was an eraser, but that didn't exist in the actual anime. So they die. And you go and make it so that the main character comes back in the second movie. Nope. I draw the line there. None of the Death Note movies thrilled me. Dragon Ball Evolution pissed me off, because that was supposed to be a Dragon Ball Z movie. Everybody was like, oh, it's a Dragon Ball Z movie. At the time, there was a magazine, Beckett, Dragon Ball Z Collector, said that it was going to be a Dragon Ball Z movie. Then all of a sudden, it comes out, and it's a Dragon Ball movie. It's a fucking Dragon Ball movie, and everybody hated it. Attack on Titan wasn't that great. You had the technical issues that came with the... oh god, what am I thinking? What the hell is it? The subtitles didn't work right. But like I said, Full Metal Alchemist, I'm on the fence about. That JoJo's Bizarre Adventure one, though, is just creepy and wrong. And there's just a mountain of reasons why this stuff should not exist. A mountain of reasons behind it all. And this is the prime example. And fans are going, oh, we didn't like these movies. I don't blame them. Like I said, the only one that kind of throws me for a loop is, and I'm going to be honest here, the whole Full Metal Alchemist one, because that could be one that may not be bad. That one could actually be good. I haven't seen it yet, but the trailer didn't look half bad. But live action adaptations suck. No one's going to deny it. No one's going to, argue it. They suck. And this is just so wrong. Just so wrong. I just want to stress that. But anyway, that's it for this topic. I mean, which ones did you hate? Let me know in the comments. I didn't like a lot of the live-action adaptations. I think they're pretty much all fucking stupid, with the few exceptions that I mentioned. They all suck. Alrighty, everybody, and since I'm yawning and my eyes are getting kind of heavy, I think I'm going to call it a week, and I'm going to call it a night here on the podcast. Thank you all for tuning in this week to the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast. Don't forget, you have exactly 1 week from today. So basically, this coming Saturday, the 26th, is the final day that I will accept questions for the October Q&A video. So remember to drop your questions. Let me know what you have to say. I want to know what you want me to answer. Let me know in the comments section below. I'll probably even put up a text-only video this week at some point, reminding everybody, hey, questions must be submitted. Let me know here in the comment section what your questions are, because Q&A video will be recorded not this Tuesday, but next Tuesday, and it's going to be put up on Halloween. That's what I'm aiming for. provided I don't have to work that morning, but I'm aiming for Halloween. I am seriously aiming for Halloween. Not gonna lie, I'm aiming for the 31st. That's my goal. That's my aiming point, is the 31st. I am so aiming for it. So, yeah. But anyway, that's, like I said, pretty much it. Don't forget, if you're new to the channel and you feel like subscribing to be kept up to date, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell icon, customize it to your features as you like. If you like the podcast, just have the podcast come up. If you like my rant videos, just have the rant videos come up. If you like getting my videos, just let me know. Don't forget to leave a comment down in the comment section. Let me know how your weeks were. I like getting comments. I enjoy them. Just please remember I have to police my own comment section. So please don't do anything that I don't talk about. No government or politics stuff, and no religion stuff. So, yeah, there's that. But otherwise, it's been a wonderful week. I will catch you all next time here on the Absolutely, Completely Random Podcast. Bye, everybody, and have a wonderful week.